Your love, I'm gonna make you mine. There's something special about your love. I think it's one of a kind.
Okay, so it's about 5 p.m. right now, and Lisa is still upstairs. She's laying down. We're both kind of exhausted. We tend to stay up late and just been really tired. And these last couple days off that I've had, I've been just trying to like rest up the body or whatever. But we keep meaning to do some things. You know, we keep talking about the housing market thing. We've spoke to someone about a pre-approval. We need some paperwork to send off to them to start that process to get pre-approved. You know, Kellan was taking a nap. We decided way too late in his nap to go lay down. So we went to lay down, and of course using imagination, when we went to go lie down now, whatever, we're lying down, fall asleep now, Kellan wakes up. So Kellan came in there and gave us ample warning that he was awake, you know, came and lied down in the bed with us and did a couple of things, like trying to wake us up, trying to nuzzle underneath us and kiss up. Anyway, we kept on kind of just falling asleep. I wake up and I'm like, yo, where's Kellan? Well, he paid me back for not waking up. I go into the guest room and all the clothes that I had folded up, he got up onto the bed and turned over the basket and knocked over everything I folded up. And for all my people out there, men or women that fold up clothes, if you know how long that takes. So at first I wanted to be upset with him, but then it was kind of like, yo, you know, he gave you ample warning, you know, give me something constructive to do or this is what's going to happen. Anyway, as I said a while ago, it's 5 now. He needs to eat something, so I'm going to try to get him something to eat. I just washed up some bottles, but I'm going to try to see if I can hustle up, get Lisa out of bed. I tried to give her like an extra 10 minutes to lay down and see if we can head to this place. I don't have the name. I'll have Lisa put it in there. It's probably somewhere down here making me look silly right now. Of this ice cream shop down here in Davenport. Like if you watch, yeah, you can check out their channel, Move Into Orlando. It's a podcast by a bunch of realtors. Whether you like them or not, you can see for yourself. But they have, you know, tips about Central Florida, and they use moving to Orlando on purpose or moving to Disney because a lot of people kind of stigmatize that. Anyway, the point is, every blog that you see, whether it's from realtors or not, about Central Florida, when they mention Davenport, they talk about this ice cream place. And I'm always like, there's nothing here in Davenport, there's nothing here in Davenport. So I want to make it to this place while I'm still on my birthday weekend. So we're gonna go check that out, do a review for it, hopefully be able to show you while the sun is still up and we're still getting good weather, that how that is. I just washed up the bottles. I'm gonna try to get Kellan ready to go on the road, and let's see if we can get out there. So see you guys in the next side. Hopefully from the car we'll start blogging from there. People, parenting not easy, you know. To my Americans, parenting, not an easy thing. Worth it, but not an easy thing. You remember just a few seconds ago I said I was going to finish up cleaning up the bottles because, you know, we need our stuff to go on the road. Well, Kellan decided, on top of messing up the laundry, that he was going to catch me slipping again when my back turned and grab one of the bottles before the top was on it and wet up the whole floor. So this is what adds to when people who have kids take long to come out, single friends or friends without kids. This is what makes it take so long, okay? Because you are not just trying to get ready. You're trying to get ready and you're going to fight with things that are just unnecessary that are going to happen. And you have to know as a parent, this stuff is just going to happen. So I have a rule that I'm trying to teach Lisa right now. If it used to take you a half an hour to get out of the house, maybe add 15 minutes to that for yourself and then times that by everybody in the house. Now that sounds insane, but trust me, if you still trying to give yourself the same amount of budget that it used to take you to get out of the house with now a significant other and children, or even just children, or just with a significant other, It's not gonna happen, and you're gonna leave yourself frustrated. Anyway, let's go get Lisa now and try to get to this place. It actually, even though it's like 5:30 now, just got brighter outside. You could tell the summer is really here now. Besides the fact that everybody's grass is feeling it if you're not like watering every night. The long, what they call it, the dog days of summer are here. So, and we're not even in June yet. But anyway, let's go show you Davenport. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm sure Lisa will tell you that about 3 more times before this vlog is up. But let me go wake her up.
Okay. So we are heading to Davenport. I told you I'm gonna start making a distinction between Lockman and Davenport. Shaboom's ice cream. It's a local ice cream shop, family run ice cream shop. They claim it's one of the best ice creams in Central Florida, so we're gonna check it out because we are ice cream aficionados.
All right, so we are going to compare this to pretty high standards. We have one down in South Florida that we can always suggest. All of our family, whether they want to admit it or not, started going there once we get there. Now, I kind of learned about it from my mom's husband, my stepfather, Hank, took my brothers to this place first, and he kind of told me about it, and then one day we were headed that direction, and I told Lisa, hey, let's go there. So anyway, that place is called Jackson's. It's Jaxson.
X, you remember X.
Yeah. Just remember the X and you'll be good. There's a couple other places. There's a really good place up in Lauderhill as well.
That has Jackson in the name.
Yeah.
It has Jackson in the name because the person
used to work at Jackson.
With Jackson, the actual Jackson person.
Yeah.
So, but he left that shop actually and opened up his own shop somewhere else.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
To my Caribbean people, well, to my Jamaican people specifically, that ice cream in Lauderhill is similar to the texture of a Devon House.
Yes.
I said the texture. So to all you people that swear by Devon House and going to tell me no, it's the best ice cream in the world, I'm not saying it isn't, but I'm saying if you like the Devon House style, that one is closer to that texture.
Truly.
But Jackson's is really amazing, and it has the nostalgia in the place. It has like all of these,
and the
like,
food is good. So can we talk about that too? Like, so if you are in,
it's like American Fair.
Is it Lauderhill?
No, Jackson is in like Hollywood. Daytona Beach, I think.
Is that Daytona Beach? Something. Okay.
I want to say it's closer to like Hollywood side, but
yeah,
it's in Broward. It's in the Broward area.
But people always go for the ice cream, but we'd always see the line really long to go inside of it. And then I was like, let's see this menu. And then eventually,
whoa, come on,
one day, and still backing up and not looking.
You can reverse, bro.
Just go now. She feels shame.
Alright, at least I'll give Central Florida people that. Like, when they notice that, they will at least admit.
That is true.
Unlike us South Floridians that will just double down like, well, what you doing driving up behind me anyway? So anyway, Jackson is a very high standard of ice cream that we're comparing this place to. I was
seeing the food. So we eventually went and had the food. We love the hot dogs, all beef hot dogs. And I think there was like a beef chili or something, if I have a recollection of that.
Yeah,
and like fries. It was really good, like you know, that American fare that that we always talk about, like good like diner food. It really does have that, and the staff was really great too.
But I wouldn't even say just diner food, because it's closer to like carnival, like kind of style. So it's like very.
They had what, like
Coney Island,
10, 15 different types of hot dogs. Chicago style, you know, so it depends on like kind of what type of hot dog you like. They go really hard
with the hot dog.
Yeah.
And they're huge. They're like a pound and a half hot dog or something like that.
Yeah, and I don't normally like those big hot dogs, except this one.
Hey, don't do that.
But but their hot dogs are really good. We'll catch you on the other side.
All right, so we're here, and it is called Shaboom, which there is no sh. There's not like a shaboom with like a. It's the sh dash booms, but it looks very close to the same type of theming as Jackson, like very old school fanfare. This plaza has a couple different places in it. We looked at the ratings of that place, the soul food place, and it's pretty decent. There's a Hope Thrift in here, State Farm here, Cricket Mobile. That pizza place has pretty decent ratings as well. There is a QQ to go, which I believe is Chinese food restaurant, and then down there is the Ovations Bistro that we've gotten food from I think 2 or 3 times now. It's a good clutch place if we can't be bothered to cook. We'll get food from there, but let's head on in. As I was saying now, like, we're comparing this to pretty high standards, but even if it's not as good as Jackson's, if it is really good, we will definitely give it its props. So first we'll show you some of the decorative stuff they have going on outside. Sammy has his margarita cup in his hand.
I think he did really paint his nail, if I remember correctly. He did paint his nail.
I couldn't think of the one.
And then I'm always bad with these. Dean Martin. Frank Sinatra, I know.
The Rat Pack.
I'm not entirely sure if that's how I know Frank Sinatra to know. This one looks a little bit more close to Dean Martin to me, but I guess you can know
Yeah.
they were going for him. And then the blue eyes, of course. So, but let's check out in here.
So this is the ice cream club.
Ice cream club? It's a brand of ice cream?
Yeah. I have a couple of them in Fort Lauderdale. They have like one in all of Key West, one in Island Mirada.
Oh, all in the whole Florida Keys has just one?
Yes, and there's one in actual Key West.
Okay.
You want that one?
I got you, bro. Switch
You want?
yours.
No. You want this one? Or you want our safe one now? Mmm. Give him some arms.
Yeah, take some out.
Your top is coming off. So, verdict? I've had this type of ice cream before. I didn't like I was saying. So it's Ice Cream Club, I think is the name of it. I've had it.
All right, bro.
Somebody I know like really loves it. So I've had this ice cream before. Does it compare to Jackson's?
I don't want to be negative right off rip, but I feel like Jackson's might have them beat with variety.
They have a good variety. I'm just gonna give you some. I have to go slow. You're gonna get brain freeze.
So Kellan definitely likes it.
Yes.
Not the wisest choice to try to do an ice cream review when your wisdom teeth are hurting.
Oh, it hurts though? I
It's
thought
okay,
it would make it feel better.
But Jackson has it beat for variety. Not to say that they don't have a lot of variety
they
here.
do.
It's not the softest ice cream, but Lisa will tell you with the...
I'm gonna help him. So, cost, this was like 12.
Oh yeah, you can't beat this on
Price,
at all.
amazing. Number 2, variety. Jackson has it beat, but they had some really good combinations that, like the one that's underneath this one, I showed it to you a little earlier, has a good variety. It has a good combination of flavors. Creaminess. Jackson.
They have a rum and raisin, which is also amazing variety. You don't get a lot of places that have a rum and raisin.
But creaminess.
No, it's really high quality ice cream. It's not as soft as like that Devon House style. So if you're used to that like way more softer ice cream, and that's your favorite, this is not gonna be your go-to. But Lisa asked me an interesting question, which was, if this place is really good, like, you know, future talk of us like living where we want to move to in Central Florida, where we're kind of eyeing right now, would I drive down here for that? And that's like a 35 minute drive. And I would say yes. I mean, would I solely drive down here just for ice cream and then nothing? But like, if I can make kind of a day out of it, yeah, it's worth it. Final verdict. I don't think Jackson has anything to worry about, but this is a really, really good, solid ice cream. Really nice.
I like this because I know this brand of ice cream.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, it's nostalgic, I guess, per se, for me.
Just that little, tiny little bit you want? Okay.
I think we had a little bit of brain freeze, to be honest. Yo, that bottom one is really good. Why I was like, yo, let me do this one because Jackson's has a chocolate, Death by Chocolate is the name of it, that I love. So that's why I was like, yeah, let me try this. The Rocky Road, she reminded me like, oh, they have marshmallows in it. So I was like,
I just to explain the whole thing with the marshmallows is like, so
if you've been watching us, you know I've explained it before. But
made with gelatin, and it's not always. For some reason, it's not always beef gelatin.
We do eat marshmallows, but the marshmallows we eat, like Dan said, is either beef gelatin or fish gelatin.
Which they have to be special. Like you usually will find them in like halal stores or like kosher marshmallows. Those are the ones
Publix
that are...
and Logman sells them in the kosher section. So it's not that hard to find. Walmart's usually sell them. Sometimes Walmart's, it depends on the season, because it's closer to Passover.
And the thing is, even if you eat pork, I think you just might not like the idea of having to eat an animal or pork product when consuming a marshmallow. So yeah, will we returning? Obviously it's ice cream, so it's not something you want to eat every day, but definitely worth getting. because it's just a plaza, it isn't really like somewhere to come and like hang out for long periods of time and eat.
If you had your
And
family.
they only have ice cream in comparison to like somewhere like Jackson's, which we're comparing it to.
You have to wipe your mouth.
But this is a win for Davenport on a whole, just because when I'm being hard on Davenport, you know, I don't let up. So
That was kind of funny. That was like a, you know, we've talked so much about it, this place. I love Ovation Bistro.
yeah.
What else? Have we had anything else in here?
And it's also a win for Davenport because it's not in Champions Gate. Like a lot of the time when people say Davenport and they're like, oh, this is great about that, they're always talking about Champions Gate. So this is to show like, yes, there is something outside of Champions Gate.
I don't think you like the one I have. The baby's on the bus though.
Mmm.
Let me have some of that.
Hmm?
So do you like this one?
Yeah, no, it's really good.
This flavor.
It is. I thought you said something about butterscotch, so I thought.
I think the
We'll
base
have
is.
some milk.
Kellan, where are you going? No.
Where you going, bro?
No. You ready to go?
We can get back.
Yeah, because I think it's about to rain. Alright, I wanted you to see there's a little bit of hail. Happening out here. Not too bad. Okay? Don't go out. It's gonna, you see the hail and the rain? Okay, close it up. You see the little drips. He wants to go outside. But it's raining. Yeah, it's raining. No, you can't go out there. I think the hail is done. It's just rain.
Love, I think it's one of a kind. There's something special about your love. I want it all